Guys, it's Fonzie with DipYourCar.com, world famous peelable auto paints. Now, if you're watching this video, there's a really good chance you know what Plasti Dip is. Now, if you've heard of Plasti Dip before, you've also probably heard mixed reviews on the product. Some people are going to say it works great, it peels great. Some people are going to say it doesn't work very well and it doesn't peel well at all. So who's right? Well, today we look at the complex science behind why Plasti Dip peels really well for some people and not very well at all for others. Let's jump right in. So here we are with the DYC A4. Now 6 months ago we started this experiment. We simply sprayed one door on the driver's side and one door on the passenger side, and then one wheel on the driver's side and one wheel on the passenger side. Then we just drove it around and took care of it as we normally would. 6 months later, it's time to peel each one of the sections and see if there are any differences. So let's see what it's like to peel the wheel on the driver's side. I'm not able to get any larger sized pieces, and I can tell you right now, if I had to clear the Plasti Dip off of all 4 of these wheels, just like this, it would take quite a bit of time and quite a bit of effort. Now this may look familiar to some people, and to be honest with you, if this is how Plasti Dip peeled off of all wheels and all surfaces, I could understand why people would be frustrated. Let's see if the door does any better. Definitely easier than the wheels, but still feels thin. Not too bad. Now we're going to peel the wheel on the passenger side and see if it's any different. Now let's peel the passenger side door. Again, a totally different peeling experience. So why 2 completely different experiences here? Well, first, if you want to dip a car this size, for example, the minimum amount of product recommended would be 4 full gallons of Plasti Dip spray. And we use the equivalent of that on the passenger side door. Now on the driver's side door, which was a lot more difficult to peel, we used about half the amount of the recommended product. So as you can see, when it comes time to peel your car down the road, the amount of product you have on the car plays a huge role in the removal process. And as far as the wheels are concerned, which are even more sensitive to the amount of product that you use because of the heat generated by the brakes and just the general wear and tear that wheels have to deal with, we used 1 can of black Plasti Dip on the passenger side wheel, which is the recommended amount, and just about half the amount on the driver's side wheel. And as you can see, the difference in peeling those 2 wheels was night and day. This is not rocket science. Plasti Dip doesn't decide to peel really well for one person and not peel well for another. It all comes down to, did you use the correct amount of product or did you not? Unfortunately, human nature plays a role in this a lot more often than we prefer. People want to save time, they want to save money, or even both, and they don't purchase and use the correct amount of Plasti Dip. So as far as the myth, does Plasti Dip peel well or does it not? Now you know the truth. It all comes down to, did you do it right? Did you use the correct amount of product? If you have any questions at all, chat with us directly on the website, email us CustomerService@DipYourCar.com, or call in and speak to a customer service rep. It's Fonzie. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one. Now you can see there's a huge difference between the Plasti Dip that we peeled off of the driver's side door versus the Plasti Dip that we peeled off of the passenger side door. Not only is this much thicker and stronger, but this one could have been a lot worse. Remember, this was about half the amount of product, but sprayed by an experienced dipper using wet overlapping coats. If someone didn't know what they were doing and used this amount of product, using, for example, overlapping light coats, just building up lighter coats, this would have been a lot more difficult to peel.